Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to welcome you to listen to what I like to call the timeless journey, embracing aging as a gift. Have you ever caught your reflection and wondered if time has quietly reshaped the person you once knew? I remember staring into the mirror one crisp morning and feeling an unexpected mix of nostalgia and wonder or realization that the face I saw was a canvas of experiences, etched with lines of laughter, sorrow, and wisdom. Today, I'm here to share my personal story about the profound lessons I've learned while embracing the inevitable changes of aging. I challenge the common assumption that growing older is something to dread. Instead, I believe it's a beautiful process of transformation. In our fast-paced world where youth is glorified, I want to show you how the journey of aging is not a decline, but a rich evolution, much like a river that carves new paths with every bend. Stay with me as we dive deep into these insights, because what you're about to learn might just transform the way you see not only aging, but life itself. I still vividly recall the turning point when I met Dorothy, once a student of Eastern philosophy, who completely redefined my perception of growing older. This remarkable person, whose eyes sparkled with untold stories, taught me that every wrinkle holds a lesson and every gray strand is a badge of honor. Her resilience and gentle wisdom were like a beacon guiding me through my own moments of self-doubt. But before we dive even deeper, I'd really appreciate your support. Before we begin, please help me continue to spread this old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos I publish regularly. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't, comment number 0, so I can make a better video for you. Now, let's get started on unraveling the beauty of life's natural progression. Trust me, what lies ahead is worth every minute of your time, and together, we'll uncover the hidden gems in every stage of life. One unforgettable afternoon, while sharing stories over a warm cup of coffee, I listened intently as my dear friends recounted their journey of accepting the signs of time. They described the gradual shift from resisting the natural aging process to finding beauty in the subtle changes that came with it. It was like watching a painter transform a blank canvas into a masterpiece, with each brushstroke, each mark, telling a story of perseverance, lessons learned, and the joy of simply being alive. This conversation struck me deeply, as it echoed the truth that our experiences, both joyous and challenging, shape us in ways we often overlook. I realized that every line on our face and every memory in our heart is a symbol of a life lived fully. In that moment, I promised myself to cherish every single moment, understanding that our journey through life is not about clinging to the past, but about celebrating the present and embracing the wisdom that comes with every passing day. As I continued to reflect on my friend's words, I was reminded of a famous saying by Lao Tzu: "Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them, that only creates sorrow." This resonated with me on a profound level. Instead of fighting the inevitable, why not learn to flow with it, like a leaf carried by the gentle current of a river? I've experienced times when I desperately clung to the image of my younger self, trying to capture moments that were fleeting by nature. But it was only when I started to embrace the evolution of my being that I discovered an inner peace that I never thought possible. I realized that the true essence of life isn't measured by the number of years we live, but by the depth of our experiences, the strength of our relationships, and the wisdom we gather along the way. Embracing aging, then, becomes less about the loss of youth and more about the enriching tapestry of life that unfolds with every sunrise. There was a time when I viewed my body as a battleground, a place where the war against time was fought with frustration and denial. I recall the days when a simple walk would leave me breathless, and my once trusty body began to feel like an unreliable companion. Yet, as I observed nature, I noticed how the changing seasons bring their own kind of beauty. Like autumn leaves that gracefully surrender to the inevitable winter, our bodies, too, deserve our kindness and care. I learned to treat every ache and every sign of aging not as a betrayal, but as a reminder of the incredible journey my body has been on. It's a faithful vessel that has carried me through storms and sunshine alike. Embracing this perspective, I started nurturing my body with gentle exercises, nourishing foods, and most importantly, self-compassion. This shift in mindset transformed my daily routine into a celebration of life, where every step, every breath, and every moment became a testament to the resilience and beauty of growing older gracefully. In another chapter of my life, I encountered the bittersweet truth that not every relationship remains constant as the years go by. It's natural people drift apart, and the bonds we once thought unbreakable evolve into different forms. I once spent a long evening reminiscing about old friends who had slowly faded from my daily life. It struck me that while some faces vanish from our immediate surroundings, the love and lessons they imparted never truly leave us. Much like the gentle ebb and flow of the tide, relationships transform over time, leaving us with memories that enrich our souls. I began to understand that every person who enters our life contributes to our growth, and their departure is not a loss but a transformation in the grand tapestry of our existence. This realization helped me cultivate gratitude for both the present and the past, fostering a deeper appreciation for every connection, even the ones that have slipped away quietly into the background of my memory. My journey also taught me to view my body not as an adversary, but as my lifelong companion, a steadfast friend that has witnessed every trial and triumph. I remember the first time I truly listened to my body's subtle signals, learning to appreciate its wisdom rather than resent its limitations. Each ache, each moment of fatigue, was a gentle reminder that my body had carried me through countless experiences, each as significant as the next. Instead of berating myself for slowing down, I began to practice gratitude for the physical strength that allowed me to embrace life's adventures, no matter how small they seemed. I started incorporating mindful practices into my daily routine, treating myself with the same kindness and patience I would offer to a dear friend. Over time, this shift in perspective transformed the way I interacted with my body, no longer a vessel of lost youth, but a sacred repository of memories, resilience, and unspoken wisdom. As I journeyed further into the heart of embracing aging, I came to realize that clinging to the remnants of youth is like trying to hold on to water. It slips through your fingers no matter how tightly you grasp it. There was a turning point when I finally accepted that the pursuit of perpetual youth was a futile endeavor. Instead, I learned to cherish the natural evolution of my identity. I began to see my experiences, both joyful and painful, as the building blocks of a deeper self-awareness that only time can bestow. Like a classic weathered leather jacket that tells the story of every adventure, every trial, and every triumph, my aging self became a symbol of my resilience and character. I embraced my journey with a newfound confidence, understanding that the essence of who I am has grown richer and more profound with every passing year. This realization liberated me from the unrealistic expectations of society and opened my heart to the beauty of living authentically. One of the most transformative lessons I've learned is to honor the physical changes that mark the passage of time. I recall a poignant moment when, while walking through a park, I caught a glimpse of my reflection in a pond. Instead of feeling sorrow, I felt a deep sense of gratitude for the journey reflected in my eyes. The soft lines on my face and the silver threads in my hair became emblems of a life lived with passion and purpose. I began to view these changes as not signs of decay, but as a testament to the experiences that have shaped me. The wisdom I've gained is irreplaceable and far outweighs the superficial allure of fleeting youth. As I embraced this perspective, I also recognized the importance of self-care, learning to nourish both my body and spirit with kindness and understanding. Every mark, every line, tells a story, a narrative of resilience, love, and unwavering strength that I now wear with pride. Along the winding road of life, I've also faced the heartache of loss, the inevitable farewell to loved ones who have left indelible marks on my soul. I've experienced the deep pain of seeing those dear to me depart, yet I've come to understand that the essence of their love remains forever in my heart. In moments of solitude, I remind myself that every loss is interwoven with memories that continue to inspire and guide me. The pain of absence is softened by the legacy of warmth, wisdom, and kindness they left behind. It's a reminder that while our physical presence may fade, the impact of genuine love and meaningful connections endures. This truth has helped me to honor every person who has graced my life, cherishing their contributions and carrying forward the lessons they imparted. I've learned that the love we share is not confined by time or space. It lives on in our actions, our memories, and the legacy we build every day. As I stand at this crossroad of reflection and renewal, I'm reminded of how powerful it is to embrace each moment as a stepping stone to wisdom. I once found myself overwhelmed by the rapid pace of life, feeling as if I were caught in a whirlwind of obligations and expectations. Then, during a quiet evening of introspection, I realized that every twist and turn in life is a gift and opportunity to learn, to grow, and to rediscover our inner strength. I began to see that the journey is not about recapturing the past, but about building a future rich with deliberate choices and heartfelt connections. In the words of the Dalai Lama, "This is my simple religion. There is no need for temples, no need for complicated philosophy. Our own brain, our own heart is our temple. The philosophy is kindness." This insight transformed my perspective, encouraging me to live with more compassion, both for myself and for others. Every day now feels like a new chapter, where the struggles of yesterday serve as the foundation for the triumphs of tomorrow. Reflecting on all these experiences, I've come to understand that the wisdom of aging isn't handed to us on a silver platter. It's something we build through our own deliberate efforts, one thoughtful decision at a time. Every challenge I faced, every moment of vulnerability, has contributed to a tapestry of experiences that enriches who I am today. I've learned that embracing change means accepting both the joys and the sorrows that accompany the passing of time. It is in our willingness to adapt and to learn from every circumstance that we unlock the true beauty of our existence. This journey has taught me to welcome the wisdom of age as a powerful ally, not as a burden to be borne. It has reminded me that every wrinkle, every memory, is a stepping stone toward a more profound understanding of life, a life filled with purpose, compassion, and unyielding strength. Now, as we near the end of our exploration, I want to take a moment to recap what we've uncovered today. The journey of aging, as I've come to learn, is a deliberate masterpiece crafted through our daily choices, our willingness to adapt, and the love we extend to ourselves and those around us. These insights were not simply given to me, they were earned through years of trial, reflection, and mindful living. By embracing every facet of our journey, our evolving bodies, the cherished memories, and even the inevitable losses, we can create a life that is as rich and meaningful as a well-told story. I encourage you to carry these lessons forward and to build your own legacy of wisdom and kindness. Remember, each moment is an opportunity to grow, and every challenge is a chance to become stronger. This is the truth that sustains us as we navigate the ever-changing landscape of life. In closing, I invite you to join me in building a knowledgeable, supportive community, a space where we can share our thoughts, our experiences, and the empowering lessons that come with age. I truly believe that when we come together to support one another, we not only combat loneliness, but also enrich our lives in ways we never thought possible. I encourage you to explore other videos on this channel, to like, subscribe, and share these insights with someone who might need a little light on their own journey. Let's create a community of like-minded souls, each of us contributing to a collective legacy of compassion, resilience, and hope. As we move forward, always remember, the beauty of aging lies not in the years themselves, but in the love, wisdom, and experiences that shape us along the way. Thank you for being here and for choosing to embrace your own timeless journey with courage and grace.